Hi, this is Neil's Han Dynasty coming to you live from outdoors in front of my house. Look at those beautiful flowers. Also have a pretty kick-ass trumpet plant right there. Got a lot of blooms on it. I'm actually going to talk to you a little bit about what I don't know anything about. Financing, investing, speculating, whatever the hell those terms are called. Uh, I do know investing is a longer term thing than speculating or day trading or trading in general. And my sunflowers. Turns out I just came across a very good opportunity in about 10 years, 15 years for anyone who is an investor. You need to see this because this, and it's about, I don't know, about a minute into this, and I'll just stop it and I'll talk to you.
Next year, India will surpass China as having the world's largest population, according to figures from the United Nations. Both countries currently have more than 1.4 billion people.
Okay, right now, what this doesn't say is in this area of China is where about 90, well, around here is where 90% of the Chinese people live. They have 104 overflowing rivers and a whole bunch of other problems that they're having right here. So they're going to lose population for that, but that's not accounted for.
But China's slowing birth rate is expected to lead to a decline in its population. According to the UN report, India is projected to have a population of 1.668 billion in 2050. Now that's way ahead of China's population, which is expected to reach 1.317 billion people by 2050. Our population correspondent Stephanie Hegarty told me more about this report.
We had very rapid acceleration of fertility rates in India and all over the world in the past 50 years or so. But what we're seeing now is fertility rates have declined. In India, they're just above replacement level. So replacement is 2.1. If every woman in the country has 2.1 children, which is impossible, of course, the population will keep replacing itself. So India is just above that. That's quite a relatively low fertility rate, and it means that India will keep increasing, but much more slowly than it did in the past. That means that India is close to this sweet spot where it could have a very healthy working age population, a lower child and youth population, and lower older population, and that.
Okay, what she just said was India's going to be a great investment shortly. That's what I heard about all these numbers, blah, 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 old people, young people. They're going to get a sweet spot in the worker class with a low child birth and a low elderly. That economy's going to be booming. It's going to be booming. So that's what I heard. I mean, I know she said something totally different, but that's what I heard.
That's potentially very good for the economy. That's what we've seen in China over the last 20, 30 years, and it's really helped China accelerate its economy so fast. So that's the sweet spot that India will be trying to take advantage of.
But tell us where China is as well, and is that in some ways a predictor of what India's future could be? Because it sounds like India is where China was some years ago.
Well, China this year for the first time announced that its population was about to decline. And that is something that the government there is very worried about. They're worried that there won't be enough workers to pay for pensions and to pay for the needs of children. And China's trying to do
Pensioners and children. That's what China's worried about. Pensioners and children. In 15 years, India's not going to have a pension problem or a high pension problem or a high child problem, and they're still going to have the largest population working and general population in the world. Economic boom, people. First, this is where I go back to what I was talking about first for investing, trading, speculating, blah, blah, blah. Investing. Look at India. Look at their innovations, their technologies. Find out research, gain some knowledge on what it takes to be a world leader. A simple layman's explanation from my understanding is you have to be an innovator, of technology and stuff like that, and a creator of jobs. So America, obviously, we haven't had that in a while. We will be getting it back. Don't get me wrong, we will be getting it back. But India is going to do what China did without China or the CCP, which makes India a better, longer-term investment for you over than had you invested in China. Not speculating, not day trading, not swing trading, not jumping off the boat into the water and jumping back in, whatever the hell else they can do for investing, or what they call investing. And it's not like crypto. You're not going to get rich overnight. This is the type of investing, and I can tell you what right now, if we're going to be going into a depression, 0.01% will be getting rich overnight. The rest of you are going to be losing money. So you need to look for longer term investments. I see India being that long-term investment just by these population numbers and the fact that they're going to have a low child rate and a low pensioners rate, and they're going to have a high workforce. That's a good 20 or 30 years of growth. That's an investment. Anyhow, let's get back to the very end of this.
A lot to boost its population, but it's really too little too late. They just abandoned their one-child policy in 2016. India never had a one-child policy, so it's not in the same position. So China will be doing all it can.
India never was that foolish to stop people from having girl children. Hey, another reason to invest in the yuan. They're racist against women. For about 20 years, if they had a girl baby, 9 out of 10 of them ended up going back to their creator, because everyone wanted a boy to carry the name on. That's also what you're investing in when you invest in China. They realized, in 2016, and 4 or 5 years ago, they realized, wow, we need to have girls. Maybe we should let them live as well. For all you ladies out there that invest, I would take offense to China's stance on human rights and women. And quite frankly, if you're human, I'd take offense to the CCP's treatment that you do not hear about, that I did a report on, small as it was, 2 days ago, about about 1 million people in this one ethnic region of China that the CCP has put in internment camps, prisons, and re-education camps. And wake up, people. Wake up. Have a good day. Buy some silver, some platinum. Wake other people up if you are woke up to understand the truth of what's going on. And be kind, grateful, and helpful, because it's a lot more profitable than being a jerk. Have a good day.